For well over 1,000 years, this region has been a center for agriculture and all of the products that come alongside it. Homegrown is an ongoing series spotlighting the people who continue that tradition and their wares. Presented by Sid's Food Market, with the hope that we continue to spark an ongoing renaissance as we move into the future.
Back in 1998, explaining to people that I was going to start an organic plant nursery, everyone looked at me like I was crazy, like, why would anyone want to buy an organic plant? And I said, well, you wait. People are gonna awaken to the fact that our food needs to be clean, needs to be free from chemicals, and it needs to be grown in the most loving and caring and highest manner. I'm Paul Krauss from Charybda Farms. Charybda is a kind of a compound made-up word in Greek. It comes from Charybdis and Scylla, which are two of the monsters in the Odyssey. So the American expression to be between a rock and a hard place actually comes from this ancient Greek myth. And farming in New Mexico is always between a rock and a hard place. So that's the origin of the name of the farm. We are backed up onto the National Forest in Arroyo Hondo, up on a mesa top, dead-end private dirt road. And so for us to get to Sid's, for example, is only a 20-minute drive, but you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere where we are. Yeah, so right now we're in a 3,000 square foot greenhouse, and everything you see here in front of you, this is all irrigated through rain catchment. So there's nothing but rainwater and snow melt to irrigate everything in this building. We grow in organic potting soil, we use organic fertilizers, and we've never had to actually blanket spray pesticides in this greenhouse in its 19 years of existence. So we grow a lot of culinary herbs, all your classics like basil, oregano, thyme, sage, marjoram. We do a little bit of exotic stuff. Right in front of me right now, this is a basil crop. And we have to source material from all over the world, really, in order to get the absolute perfect genetics for our products. We don't really want to compromise. We want to go top quality on everything. And if that means we have to ship something in from Costa Rica or from Israel, we'll do it. And we supply hanging baskets to the grocery stores and independent garden centers, starting at the end of April, running through the end of June. Just top quality genetics. You know, these are not your grandmother's pansies. These are the latest genetics that are so floriferous that sometimes you can't even see the green leaves. It's just nothing but color on the top of the plant. We are a boutique greenhouse. We're not going to be supplying a big box store with plants, because what we do is everything we do it by hand. Our level of quality is something that you really can only get from someone who is on a small scale as we are. So we pay such close attention to the quality of what we're producing that our plants thrive when they get in your home gardens. And that's the key, because if you start with a good start, then you're going to have an abundant harvest. We sell at independent grocery stores such as Sid's. We also sell at bigger chains like La Montanita Co-op. We also sell at national chains such as Whole Foods. And if you look at what has happened to organic over the last 20 years, those standards have become more and more diluted and more commodified. And now, it's a good thing that you can actually get organic food at really every national supermarket chain. But what you can't necessarily get at every national food chain is local. And so any organization that is going to make that effort and make the commitment to work with the small boutique growers such as us, that's a lot of work, that's a lot of effort. But then your customers end up getting just the absolute best possible product. It doesn't matter whether that's certified organic or not. It matters if you've got someone that's got that passion to create a local product and that we support each other in our local community and create a local food system. Now that's really powerful, and very few of the national chains are actually working toward that. Most of them are just buying from the major warehouses and distributors. But a place such as Sid's, for example, it doesn't matter what we grow. We take it to them, and if it meets their quality standards, and of course it would, we wouldn't take it otherwise, they're gonna say yes, and they're gonna give it a shot. They're gonna try it in their stores.